with a YouTube video that we have, and then I'll give the speech a little bit later. So, Josh?
Could someone turn off the lights?
Lights, please. Thank you.
It is not death most people are afraid of. It is getting to the end of life only to realize that you never truly lived. There was a study done, a hospital study, on 100 elderly people facing death close to their last breath. They were asked to reflect about their life's biggest regret. Nearly all of them said they regretted not the things they did, but the things they didn't do. The risks they never took, the dreams they didn't pursue. I ask you, will your last words be, if only I had, hey, you, wake up. Why do you exist? Life is not meant to simply work, wait for the weekend and pay rent. No, I don't know much, but I know this. Every person on this earth has a gift. And I apologize to the black community, but I can no longer pretend. Martin Luther King, that man never had a dream. That dream had him. See, people don't choose dreams. Dreams choose them. So the question I'm getting to is, do you have the courage to grab the dream that picked you, that befits you and grips you? Or will you let it get away and slip through? You know, I learned a fact about airplanes the other day. Now this was so surprising. See, I was talking to a pilot and he told me that many of his passengers think planes are dangerous to fly in. But he said, actually, it is a lot more dangerous for a plane to stay on the ground. I said, what? Like, how does that sound? Well, he said because on the ground, the plane starts to rust, malfunction, and wear much faster than it ever would if it was in the air. As I walked away, I thought, yeah, makes total sense. Because planes were built to live in the skies. And every person was built to live out the dream they have inside. So it is perhaps the saddest loss to live a life on the ground without ever taking off. See, most of us are afraid of the thief that comes in the night to steal all of our things. But there's a thief in your mind who is after your dreams. His name is doubt. If you see him, call the cops and keep him away from the kids, because he is wanted for murder, for he has killed more dreams than failure ever did. He wears many disguises, and like a virus will leave you blinded, divided, and turn you into a kinda. See, kinda is lethal. You know what kinda is. It's a lot of kinda people. You kinda want a career change. You kinda want to get straight A's. You kinda want to get in shape. Simple math, no numbers to crunch. If you kinda want something, then you will kinda get the results you want. What is your dream? What ignites that spark? You can't kinda want that. You gotta want it with every part of your whole heart. Will you struggle? Yeah, you will struggle, no way around it. You will fall many times, but who's counting? Just remember, there's no such thing as a smooth mountain. If you want to make it to the top, then there are sharp ridges that must be stepped over. There will be times you get stressed and things you get depressed over, but let me tell you something. Steven Spielberg was rejected from film school three times, but he kept going. The television execs fired Oprah, said she wasn't fit for TV, but she kept going. Critics told Beyonce that she couldn't sing, she went through depression, but she kept going. Struggle and criticisms are prerequisites for greatness. That is the law of this universe and no one escapes it. Because pain is life, but you can choose what type. Either the pain on the road to success, or the pain of being haunted with regret. You want my advice? Don't think twice. We have been given a gift that we call life, so don't blow it. You are not defined by your past. Instead, you are born anew in each moment, so own it now. Sometimes you gotta leap and grow your wings on the way down. You better get the shot off before the clock runs out, because ain't no overtime in life, no do-over. And I know I sound like I'm preaching or speaking with force, but if you don't use your gift, then you sell not only yourself, but the whole world short. So what invention do you have buried in your mind? What idea, what cure, what skill do you have inside to bring out to this universe? Uni meaning one, verse meaning song. You have a part to play in this song. So grab that microphone and be brave. Sing your heart out on life stage. You cannot go back and make a brand new beginning, but you can start now and make a brand new ending.
So that's one of the most inspirational videos I've ever seen in a while. So the majority of my speech is actually based off the things that he's already said. Whew. It's been a while since I've spoken in front of a bunch of people in a while. And also, Josh gave me a nice text message this morning wondering if I was going to make it on time. Because they have 4 or 5 cops hiding right behind me. They all pulled out right behind me. I was like, man, I'm already late. Now I have to slow down even further. This is great. It's like they had some kind of quota going on today. So, the title of my basic speech is, obviously, Pursuing Your Dreams. I have various points that I have. The first one being is, dreams are desires that when you fulfill them, they bring us happiness. Like you've seen from the video, each human being we all have different gifts, talents, skills to allow us to achieve our dreams. The reason we're able to basically achieve our dreams, though, is that we're all unique expressions of God. We all have different dreams and different ways about pursuing them. Like Uncle Bob's an artist. He likes playing his guitar, he likes music. Uncle John likes basically reading books. He gets it from knowledge. He likes finding the truth basically in books and everything that we have. Everyone finds their own unique truth and dreams because we're all unique, different people. And the thing is, though, that human beings are capable of anything. We can do anything. Sometimes good things and sometimes bad things, but we're capable of anything. But the lie that we tell ourselves every single day is that we can't. When we can actually do anything we truly want to do if we set our mind to it. So, the concept of dreams, desires, and happiness is actually on the first page of the Divine Principle. Page 1, actually. This thing actually is on. In the introduction, page 1, every human being is struggling to attain lifelong happiness and overcome misfortune. How then does happiness arise? People feel joy when their desires are fulfilled. Page 1 of the Divine Principle, basically. I think we all basically think that we all still have to struggle and basically not have happiness in our lives, but there is also happiness in pursuing your dreams as well. So, the second topic I want to talk about was the plane that never takes off. You made a very good mention about that. Has anyone ever known that one guy or girl that was in your class that super smart, intelligent, friends with everybody, looked like they could be anything, be anyone that they ever wanted to be? Anyone have that guy in their class? And then you see them like a couple years later, and they're working at Walmart because they like the benefits. That's the quintessential way I could ever think of to explain someone that has wasted their whole entire potential. Or basically given up on their dreams completely and settled for something less than that. So don't be that person. Don't be that person that never takes off, and never basically achieves your dreams that you truly want to be. And also the thing is, it doesn't matter how much talent, how many gifts you have, or how great a person you are, if you don't put any effort in actually trying to achieve your dreams, you'll never get anywhere. Don't say I can't, because that's the first step to never ever achieving anything. Y'all. So basically, in essence, human effort is required for anyone to achieve their dreams. We all have to basically put in our 100% effort if we truly want it. The third point that he mentioned in there was the fact that we're going to have obstacles that in any endeavor that we pursue. Some of those struggles will be internal, the struggles we have with ourselves, basically the emotions that everyone has, like doubt, fear of failure, feeling you don't deserve actually better, depression, hopelessness. Those are all things that basically you have to overcome because you never get anywhere basically if you get bogged down by them. Those emotions that basically will help make you not want to try to do your best or actually just give up. You also have external struggles as well. You ever get those guys that say I'm going to be a rock star. And you get that person over there's like, nah, you ain't ever going to be a rock star. There's no way you're going to be a rock star. Or I'm going to be an engineer, an astronaut. You always have that one person that's always naysaying every single thing that you've ever done in your life. So the external struggles are those people that basically will criticize, judge you, reject your dreams. The scariest thing is that they can be anybody. Most of the time they try to convince you that you can't achieve your dreams because the reason being is they've given up on their dreams a whole long time ago. And they want you to be just like them. Don't be. It's a terrible way to live. That's why basically you never have to lose your heart, lose hope, and you have to be stubborn in your pursuit of your dreams. Because you'll always have the internal basic struggles telling you that you can't do it. And the external people are not going to support you too. If you do have great family members that do support you in your dreams, that's a rarity in many different regards altogether. Or a really good friend that tells you, yeah, you definitely can do it. It helps. But majority of the time, you're going to face resistance in any dream that you truly want to pursue with the greatest veracity from your basic heart. Because it's not something easy, and it basically makes other people feel uncomfortable because they know that they had their own dreams and they gave up on them a long time ago and that they could have. The regret is always there, and they'll try to put that on you. But there is always someone that does have your back, whether you're family or all those other things. The one that always has your back is always God. God's always there. He's always willing to listen. Most of the time, though, we forget about him all the time. We forget about him a lot. But whenever you actually go and pray or talk to him, he's always right there. He's going to lend you an ear. He'll always lend you an ear. And he's always going to support you in any endeavor that you pursue, as long as you bring him into it. The fourth point from the video that I wanted to discuss was the quality of your effort. Everyone's done something where they know they've done only like half the effort that they were supposed to do, when they could have done a lot better than what they had. And that's that basically kind of concept. If you invest yourself into something, you're going to get half the investment back in what you get. Basically, it ends in mediocrity. And as you've seen, mediocrity is lethal. It's a terrible way to live. It's okay, but it doesn't make you feel great either. And most people settle for mediocrity, which is way, way less than what you could definitely have and what you really, really, truly want. So basically, the quality of your dream, if you really want something, is going to require 100% of your effort. Your heart, your will, your intellect, your grit, if you truly want to achieve anything in your life. It's always got to be 100%. Even in relationships. If someone's doing 100 and another person's doing 80, someone feels shafted. It's not good. And you can always tell there's a difference. So always give 100%. Don't do the half effort. It doesn't necessarily work out well for you. Or we can settle for less and have a whole lot of regret in the process of it. And the thing is also, if we do settle for less, that blessing that God was trying to give you, that better thing that was there, you can't really give it to you because you already settled for it and you're not actually striving to go for something better and bigger than what you had. So don't settle for less. Settle for what you deserve. And we're all children of God, basically. Sons and daughters of God. We deserve the whole world, actually. So, the fifth point of these is I want to call it success. What's the first step to succeeding? Anyone got an idea? Trying. And usually when you first try, what usually happens? You fail. Failure is the first step to basically success. Until you get it right. Most important thing. You fail, it means, okay, that didn't work. Let me look at this again and see about how I can do this and make it right. Most of success begins with failure. Look at Walt Disney World. It opened in the 1950s. Nothing worked in that whole entire, basically, amusement park. Does everything work in there now? Yes. But did it work in the beginning? No. Absolutely not. The second step I basically deem for success is rejection. You'll get rejected for pretty much the majority of the things that you were trying to achieve. Until you get that moment to shine. So when you have that moment to shine, make sure you're ready. Make sure you've trained, you've built up to where you are supposed to be to let them see your true potential. Don't just be like, I'm waiting for this, I'm waiting for this thing to happen, I'm waiting for this thing. It's like, no, you need to actually be able to be prepared to show them everything that you have. The third step that I got is basically criticism. You'll be criticized by everybody until they finally understand what you are trying to truly achieve. Gandhi. I'm not going to eat until basically India is liberated. Everyone thought he was crazy. He was nuts. But he did liberate India. He got criticized for that all the time, I'm sure. Martin Luther King. Go down and walk those streets. You're going to get beat with sticks, get hit with water, but you just keep on going. Is that the whole thing? Yeah, that pretty much was it. Keep going with it. So you're going to get criticized for what you're going to be trying to achieve. Don't back away from it. Embrace it. And keep moving. Also, there's going to be times when basically you are in those like hard places where basically you have fear, doubt, depression, and hopelessness. Listen to your heart. Usually it's going to say a couple things. Usually a very, very little voice. Keep going. Just a little bit further. Come on, you can do this. It's mostly God basically talking to you through your heart to encourage you to keep going. Because that blessing is right around the corner. But if you stop at where you started, you'll never get there. My last point is, why do we go through all these trials and tribulations? It seems like a lot of hard work. It doesn't seem like it's great at all. The reason why we strive for our dreams is that in the pursuit of your dreams, there's happiness, there's joy, there's love, there's peace, a feeling of accomplishment, and most importantly, no regrets. And you also feel it when you achieve your dreams most of all. I honestly hope that all you guys can achieve your dreams. I hope you guys have achieved the majority of your dreams. And when you do, definitely give God credit. He's been with you the whole way. Your biggest supporter, your best friend, the person that's always in your corner, willing to give you a helping hand. I'm greatly blessed by God to the fact that I have actually achieved the majority of the dreams that I've ever set out to do. I really hope that all you guys can come and join me in that pursuit. The fondest memory and dream that it's a basically ongoing basically dream, was being a family man. Only recently got that basically when Clara was born, being a family. That's my biggest dream that I've ever had. Be a good dad, be a good husband, make a good family. I didn't really go for something so lofty, like, be the astronaut, president of the United States. Yeah, that's still a possibility. I'm just kidding. I don't think I want to be president. That's a big headache. But usually from what I've seen when it comes to dreams, the simplest dreams are the ones that are hard to achieve. And usually God works with simple. Save the world. Simple. Easy? Probably not. Be a good husband. Simple. Not easy at all. So, you don't have to go high, you don't have to go confident, go simple, but make sure you put a whole bunch of effort into whatever you do. Thank you so much for listening to me.